Good morning and welcome to our special edition of the WBUC's Buck News Now. Today we're joined by some residents from Bishop Commons here in Oswego. Welcome to our show. We're so happy to have you here. We're going to start off with Elsie. Elsie, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Louisville, Mississippi. I met my husband when he came back from Korea, and we got married, and he was from New York State, and we moved here.
Oh, cool.
And I've been living in this area for the last 70-something years.
Wow, that's awesome. What are some accomplishments you're most proud of?
I think my children. I love children. I have 2 children. Both were. My daughter taught here for 30-something years.
Oh, really?
As an art teacher. She retired a few years ago.
How old are they?
My son is deceased. My daughter she's in her early 60s.
Oh, nice. Have you always had such a great outlook on life? How do you maintain it?
I don't know. I just enjoy life.
Gotta live it in the moment.
Yes.
I'm curious, what's your ultimate item on your bucket list? Something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet?
I don't think I have one. I've done pretty much everything I've wanted to do.
Have you gone on any cool trips?
Well, the last trip I went on to was last spring. I went to New Jersey on the beach for a week.
Oh, that's cool. I love the beach.
With my granddaughters.
Aw, that's fun. I want to travel the world when I grow up.
I always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've never been there, but...
I've heard it's a pretty nice place.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell that you've had a lot of great experiences in your life. What advice would you give to someone my age?
I don't know. You work hard and take advantage of opportunities and be kind to people. You never know who you are meeting and when you're going to run into them again.
Yeah.
And that's the way I've always felt. And I've met a lot of people in my life that have helped me along the way.
That's some good advice. I like that a lot.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Genevieve. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
It's so many years that I've had, you know, and yeah, I was born and brought up here in Oswego, and I went to schooling here, and I graduated from high school when it was on West First Street.
Oh.
And that was so long ago, it's hard to remember. And I did many things since then, so it's hard to remember everything.
There's a lot, huh? Yeah.
A lot going on. Yeah.
What is one of your fondest memories?
Well, of course, getting married and having children. I had 3.
Nice.
And I've got 8 grandchildren, and today I should have 10 great-grandchildren.
Oh, wow.
He's due today.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I heard you're a fan favorite in Hackathorn's class.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about doing that?
Just meeting the students, I mean, it was wonderful, and you kind of get attached to everybody, you know. And,
make some friends?
Oh, it's so nice. I just loved it.
Oh, good.
Just loved it. I love history. I wasn't a good history person in school, but since then I've enjoyed every bit of it.
Grown to like it?
Yeah.
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 What is an ultimate item on your bucket list? Something that you haven't done yet? Is there anything?
Well, I don't have too much time. I wish that was on my bucket list. Time, but that's okay. I've done just about everything that I really did. I liked everything that I did, and traveled. And I lived in Florida for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And then came back to Oswego, and I lost my husband, and now I love all my kids and grandkids and great-grandkids.
Bet they keep you busy, huh?
Well, not really, because they live all over. And I have a few over in Denver, and I have somebody in Florida, and
Oh, wow.
I
Everywhere,
have
huh?
some in Maryland, and locally, I just have my son and a couple of grandsons up in Minetto. You know where that is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What advice would you give someone my age?
Oh, just be kind to everybody, love everybody.
Yeah. And I was told to ask you how old you are.
I'm 97. I'll be 98
Wow.
in November.
Nice. You're looking good, girl.
Born in 1926, so
Wow.
that's
Nice.
coming up real fast.
Oh, good. All right. Now let's send it back to Ella, who is with our next guest.
I'm here with Matt. Matt, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 88.
Oh, wow.
I'm an old guy, but I still think I'm about 40 some odd. And my wife is in the Bishop Commons with me, and that's a great place to be, by the way. It's a wonderful place.
That's good. I hear there's some fun activities there. Do you participate in a lot of the fun things?
Well, I've done a bridge club and book club to start with. And I've done, in the book club, by the way, we did The Girl in a Glass Coffin. I don't know if you've ever read that one.
I haven't.
But that was a story, that's a true story about a girl that died at 10 years old, and her mother wouldn't inter her. And they kept her around the house for 13 months in a glass coffin so that they could see her and think that she was just sleeping. Well, after 13 months, one does not look like one is sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they ended up interring her in a mausoleum in the back of the Riverview Cemetery. On the other side of Minetto.
Cool. Did you like the book? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it very, very much. First of all, it was bizarre.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that anyone would go through these. It's like a TV misery.
Yeah.
It was really something
Sounds-
that's one wouldn't think could happen on today's day. Well, this was 1905, but still 1905 was relatively now.
Yeah.
And the
really
book was very
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would suggest that if you haven't had a chance to read it, that you find a place where you can find it. I think it's in the bookstore downtown. I'm not sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll look into it this summer when I'm by the pool.
You'll like that.
What accomplishments are you most proud of?
I taught school, high school, for the better part of 33 years. And I'm really proud of that. I love to teach, and I love the kids.
Yeah.
We had a grand time together. I taught earth science.
Oh, I was just about to ask, what did you teach?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
well, it was a lab class, so I didn't do a whole lot of talking.
Yeah.
Which was good.
A lot of fun activities.
A lot of activities.
Hands-on.
All hands-on. stuff,
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you always had such a great outlook on life? How do you maintain it?
I like being alive.
Yeah.
I don't mind when my father calls me that I'll certainly go. I would go willingly, but I'm not in any big hurry to
Yeah.
get there.
You seem like you're thriving, having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
I'm curious, what's the ultimate item on your bucket list? Something you haven't done yet?
You know what I'd like to do, and I probably will never get to do this, is I'd like to backpack on the far end of the Moose River recreation area.
Cool.
We've done an awful lot of work right up to about, it's called Monument Lake. And we've done an awful lot of work back in the woods, back in there. But I can't walk, I can't carry a pack much anymore. But I would love to be able to do that.
Yeah, you seem very adventurous.
Well,
I love that.
I like that too, actually, as a matter of fact.
I can tell you've had a lot of great experiences in your life. What advice would you give to someone my age?
Enjoy every minute.
Yeah, don't take
That's all
anything
there
for
is.
granted.
Enjoy every minute.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on our show today.
It's my pleasure, actually. Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
I'm here with Marlene, and can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'll be 29 years old at my next birthday. And my grandchildren are trying to figure that out because my children one's almost 70.
Trying to do the math.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. Let's see. I ended up in Oswego because I joined the Army, and I was in the Army as a personnel. I worked in officer personnel for 3 years, and I met my husband, so that ended my Army career.
When you found love?
Yes. And then I had 3 children. The oldest one taught organic chemistry for the University of Maine
Oh,
for
wow.
3 years. The middle one, he was on the Oswego police force for about 25, 30 years. And my daughter graduated from St. Joe's School in Nursing and spent 10 years in hospice, which was very difficult work.
I bet.
And I have about 10 grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
So you got a lot going on, girl.
Oh, yes.
How do you maintain such a good outlook on life?
How did I what?
Maintain such a good outlook on life.
I look on the positive side. I figure everything's positive today, and if something comes up that's not, tomorrow will probably be worse, so shape up and fly right and put up with it.
Sounds like a good way to live. Have you made any friends at Bishop Commons?
Yes.
What do you like to do there?
Oh, we play bingo.
Do you win?
I did yesterday.
Oh,
I won,
nice.
Yeah,
Yay.
I won all of 50 cents.
Nice. Buy something good?
Oh, yes. Let's see, there's a lot of nice people there.
Good.
The food's not bad, but their coffee could be a little hotter.
We can go on to the next question. All right.
Okay.
What is the ultimate item on your bucket list? Is there anything that you never did or haven't done that you would like to?
No, I figure I've lived a pretty full life and take things as they come.
That's nice.
Thanks for joining us today.
Have a
great day, Oswego.